Hi Cancer, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of January 2026. Wow, last year went really fast for me. Deep introspection in January. Ooh. Well, looking back on the past year, on 2025, and looking at what really served you and what really didn't serve you, and like making mental notes, taking mental notes as to what you're going to do differently, or what you're going to cut out, what you're going to stop doing, and what habits you want to cultivate deeper, what new habits you're going to be moving into that will shape your year. And there may be a delay on the timing of something to do, and that might be to do with other elements of what's going on, things not everything being in the right place at the right time. So there may be a delay on something until everything's in place to make something happen. It may be a delay of some kind of event or gathering or celebration. But when it does happen, when you go to some kind of celebration, there's a new beginning. There's something very unknown, or something it may be that you meet someone in January who you're interested in, but it's over before it's begun. It's ending. New, something new is ending. It may be something that just doesn't get off the ground, or something that looks appealing actually is not in your best interest, so something gets redirected. Or you may have a defeatist attitude, Cancer, with something. Something stopped. Something's flatlined. So, oops. Wow, there's many cards on the floor. 4 to be precise. Oops. Okay. What is going on here? A lot is going on for you, Cancer. Now I don't know what to lay out first. Let me look at these quickly. There's just too much going on. Death from lack of faith or lack of change, even though there's a dream of something to have a new start. There's a need to go back to the drawing board and clear the slate at the foundation. And that's someone's spoken some kind of truth to you about direction, is what I heard. And you may be looking at what plans you can make for traveling somewhere, or looking further afield to take action on, which would require financial assistance. And it's something rushed, maybe like a rush, like, you know, when you get something expedited, or like if you get paid for something and then you need to like cash a check quickly, or get a loan, or put something on a credit card, just something like that. And there may be a feminine patiently waiting, or holding the cards, or maybe holding the ground, something grounding something, or staying quiet. Stubborn, someone's being stubborn and staying there, holding their ground. I heard something like that, holding ground, holding space, holding the ground. Grounded. Maybe someone's stuck, and it feels like the new beginning that doesn't get off the ground is something to do with old wounds, in some kind of insecurity, but also to do with having too much going on in terms of what needs to be done. There's cumulatively too much needs to be done to get a different result. And the scales need to be balanced. So something needs a balanced approach, and there's something missing. So it could be something financial needs to be put into place first, or some kind of work and effort, and then a financial assessment, and also some conversation. So the action, it feels like the action in January for either you or this person to take cannot transpire without the financial aid or assistance, or without a shift, some kind of shift in finances. But then then some kind of conversation or news needs to be had, or needs to be spoken. Something needs to be spoken about. There needs to be some kind of conversation that happens. Whatever happens, it happens very fast, almost too fast, like it could cause cross wires. Someone's rushing in. It feels very flighty. There's something about flight as well. Wheel of Fortune system. Someone might be traveling to help someone who has a health issue. Some kind of first aid being brought. for healing. It could be as well that you might hear news that someone cannot travel to you because they're having to take care of someone else. Or you can't travel to someone because you're having to take care of someone else. Someone's health is challenged. Ooh, and an apology or a reconciliation with a family member. And that, I feel like that's something to do with health. Somebody needs your help. And you also may be looking at another contract, a work contract, or another collaboration might happen as well for you in January, Cancer. So that might be your spiritual reward for being so loving and caring and helpful and kind to your family or friends or whoever needs your help in January. Yeah, and I feel like your attitude and you bringing some kind of maybe comic relief or lightness to the situation helps to raise everyone's spirits and helps to bring the healing in. So that's nice. That's good. Oh, that one. Jaguar spirit, authority, opportunity, integrity. Yeah, I feel that Cancerians do have very high integrity in how they operate. And I feel like you are stepping deeper into your own authority and trusting more in yourself, in your intuition, in the hits that you get. And I feel like in your introspection, you have deepened your connection with yourself, and your actions and reactions are becoming more deliberate and more focused. Your focusing skills are really good. An opportunity. You may also seize opportunities from seeing things in different ways than you used to. So there's something about your honing skills that have increased. So this is also jaguars. I think they're single, they're lone creatures. They spend a lot of time on their own. So you might find yourself spending a lot of time on your own or being very introspective and introvert, especially with the Hermit at the beginning of your January read. But that time is really serving you well. And helping you to see where the opportunity is, and also using your integrity, especially in matters of family health and family. It's something to do with people's physical health, I feel, is at play in January. And so take good care of your physical health as well, Cancer. Make sure that you are staying in integrity with looking after yourself and your physical body and making wise choices. Oh, and you might be moving house or making a move to express love. You may be moving closer to someone, or you may find that your bond or your closeness with someone increases in January. And there may be something that ties you in some way, but in a good way, in a bandage kind of way. giving a helping hand, or you may be receiving a helping hand. And figuring out how that can be done in balance is really important. So making sure that that's balanced for you, and that you're getting your needs met in the whole grand scheme of things. You've got 2 and 4, which is 24, which is 6, which is number of spirit, and it's overcoming. It's just after change. It's something that's overcome. And then 7, so that's after overcoming something. It's like putting the extra work and effort it takes to get even closer to your goal. So it's getting there. Oh, and 9, the angel gate. Cleansing, protection, blessing. So know that you are divinely protected, and maybe you will be working with water to cleanse and bless others, and cleanse and bless yourself. And whispering words of affirmation into your water before drinking it, thanking it. So you may also be working with angels in order for healing for yourself and for others, or for your family, or whoever you're working with. Maybe calling in angels and them assisting you. Especially with the judgment here, there's an angel in the sky. And music may be significant. You may be listening to healing music, or putting on sound frequencies, and encouraging others to do the same, or sharing music with people that you feel is really beneficial in terms of healing. So have a wonderful month of January, Cancer, and please like the video and share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next month. Mwah.